Of Jermell versus Canelo, nobody seen it coming. Were in the back of your head, were you just like, just wait till you guys hear this one? Like, did you know it was already coming?
Yeah, I mean, there were a few people in the loop, and there was a lot of conversations about Jermell, Jamal, and Jamal obviously wanted it very badly, but he's got some, things in his personal life he's dealing with that really weren't going to let him prepare the way he should have. So look, I know people look at Jermell and say 154 pounder. I mean, you look at Jermell physically, I'm not worried about size. Anybody who says it's a size mismatch, has never seen Jermell Charlo in person. Because once I have full confidence, once we get to September 30th, it's going to be two very similarly sized guys in the ring.
Did it simply come down to Jermell was going to have the fight, and then, like you were saying, a few things came up, and then was it Jermell that was just like, no, let me get that fight?
No, it was a group to say doesn't hesitate to fight anybody. Literally, from Thurman to Ugas to, Spence, Crawford, Crowley. I mean, he'll take any of them.
Do you think that the winner of Thurman versus Ugas is probably the more realistic option for Boots next?
Yeah, I think depending what it is. Like, you guys know Boots, he likes to stay busy, and so depending when Thurman Ugas happens, he could wait around for the winner of that one. But yeah, look, we'll have to sit down, see what we want to do, but look, I know what Boots is going to say, I know what Bose is going to say. They're going to say, we want to fight again before the end of the year. So, if that's what we're going to try to do, then we'll try to get the best fight possible and happen before the end of the year.
Steve, you've seen a lot of talent over the years. How good is Boots Ennis?
Look, he's, the best way to say it, it doesn't seem like he's got any weaknesses. This is, a tough guy. Villa is a really experienced, tough guy. Probably the biggest puncher that Boots has faced in his career. I think, in my personal opinion, bigger than Abreu. And that's probably the second hardest puncher. He took some great shots. There's no question about his chin. There's no question about his defense. His offense, his speed. I mean, he's the total package.
Do you think it's too much of a jump for him to go straight into a Spence Crawford? I mean, we remember Canelo going straight into Floyd. That was a little bit early for him.
No, 31 fights. I think he's ready. I think he's ready for anything in the division. Of sort of answering whatever questions people had. This is as sharp as Boots has looked, at any time in the recent past. So whatever questions people had, they're answered now.
Does this win put pressure on Spence and Crawford after they defeat their two fights to fight boxing and welterweight's next big thing?
No, look, I think, Boots has been coming, Thurman's coming. There's still a lot of talent there. So, look, everybody's going to get their due. But look, it's this impressive performance. It certainly makes a statement. I know Boots is trying to send a message to everybody, and it's a pretty effective message.
Just a random question for me, but are we going to get Andrade versus Caleb Plant? Are we going to get that fight?
There's nothing set. I mean, but look, there's a lot of good talent at 68. I mean, could be Benavidez, Morrell, Plant, Jermell when he moves up. I think we'll see. We'll see one of those fights, pick any two of those guys. We'll see one of those matchups before the end of the year.
Perfect segue. Is David Benavidez most likely to fight David Morrell now that he's not going to fight Canelo?
Definitely possible. Nothing's set. There have been conversations. I do think we'll see both David, Benavidez, and probably Morrell before the end of the year. Maybe against each other. Maybe against other opponents as well.